Debt is a common aspect of modern society. Many people have loans, credit card debts, and other forms of financial obligations that they need to manage. However, when these debts become overwhelming, it can cause a lot of stress and anxiety and can even lead to serious financial consequences. This is where a debt relief order, or DRO, comes in as a potential solution. So, what exactly is a debt relief order? Simply put, it is a form of debt management plan that helps individuals in England, Wales and Northern Ireland who are struggling with unmanageable debt. It is a way for individuals to deal with their debts without having to declare bankruptcy. A DRO is typically designed for people who have a low income, little to no assets, and cannot afford to repay their debts. It is often seen as a last resort for those who have exhausted all other options for debt repayment. It is a way to have your debts written off after a certain period. To understand how a DRO works, let's take a closer look at its eligibility criteria, application process, and benefits. Eligibility criteria for DRO. To be eligible for a DRO, you must meet certain criteria set by the Insolvency Service. These include your total debt must not exceed £20,000, your disposable income must be less than £50 per month. You must not own assets worth more than £1,000, excluding essential items such as household appliances. You must not be involved in any other formal insolvency proceedings. You must be living in England, Wales or Northern Ireland. Your creditors must not have already taken legal action against you to recover the debt. You must not have had a DRO in the last 6 years. If you meet these criteria, you can apply for a DRO through an authorized debt advisor or an insolvency practitioner. They will help you assess your financial situation and determine if a DRO is the right solution for you. To apply for a DRO, you will need to fill out an application form. This form will require you to provide details about your income, assets and debts. You will also need to pay a one-time fee of £90, which can be paid in installments if necessary. Once your application is submitted, it will be reviewed by the official receiver who is appointed by the Insolvency Service. They will assess your eligibility and, if approved, a DRO will be issued. It is important to note that while your DRO is in effect, you must not take any further credit of more than £500 without informing the lender about your DRO. One of the main benefits of a DRO is that it gives individuals a fresh start without having to declare bankruptcy. It allows them to have their debts written off after a period of 12 months, provided their financial situation has not improved during this time. Other benefits include protection from creditors. Once a DRO is in place, your creditors cannot take legal action against you to recover the debt included in the order. This means no more stressful phone calls or letters demanding payment, affordable repayments. As mentioned earlier, the maximum monthly repayment under a DRO is £50. This makes it a manageable solution for those with low incomes, no interest or charges. While a DRO is in effect, creditors are not allowed to add any further interest or charges to your debts. Shorter process. Compared to other forms of debt management plans, a DRO has a relatively shorter process. This means you can become debt-free in just 12 months. Peace of mind. Knowing that your debts are being taken care of can bring a sense of relief and peace of mind. You can focus on rebuilding your financial stability without the constant stress of overwhelming debt. A DRO may seem like an attractive option for those struggling with debt, but it is not suitable for everyone. It is important to carefully consider your options and seek professional advice before making any decisions. A DRO may be the right solution for you if you have a low income and cannot afford to repay your debts. You have little to no assets, you do not want to declare bankruptcy, you do not have any other options for debt management. On the other hand, a DRO may not be suitable if your debts exceed £20,000. You have assets worth more than £1,000. You have a steady income and can afford to repay your debts. You have other options for debt management, such as a debt management plan or an individual voluntary arrangement. In conclusion, a debt relief order can be a valuable tool for those struggling with unmanageable debt. It offers a way to have your debts written off and start fresh without having to declare bankruptcy. However, it is important to carefully consider your options and seek professional advice before applying for a DRO. With the right approach and support, you can overcome your financial challenges and achieve financial stability.